If it ain't on TMZ, it ain't true. What you said? Man, I'm back with a motherfucking update, though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I was trying to defend Gucci Mane there yesterday. But I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Walt. That shit look crazy. Man, I hope this shit is crazy looking at motherfuckers just did some weird paperwork ass or some weird clout chasing ass, but the only thing I can think of, right, that might be going on.
Oh, she a jigger bop. Tonight I'm trying to chicken bop. Chicken bop, you know it's up, I'm really on my top. I'm on my top, say DJ, running from the top, turn it up a notch.
Whoa, what it is, what it do, what it be like. Welcome back to What the Hell the News. Everything we react to, you're gonna be like, what the hell, man? So look, man, we back with another video. And we gonna react to that boy Finesse2tymes, man. He gonna be speaking on the Pooh Shiesty situation, man. Once again, you know, I know a lot of people been talking about it, you feel what I'm saying? But, you know, he gave his input on everything after everything came out, you feel me? And a lot of people been pointing the finger at Gucci Mane, bro. You know, people been feeling like Gucci Mane rap. Gucci Mane made a statement. Gucci Mane said something. Oh, Gucci must have said this. You know, and everybody really don't know. Everybody just assuming, you know. And that's not me saying he did or he didn't say anything. But I'm just saying that's how people feeling, you feel me? And so, you know, we're going to tune in what Finesse2tymes had to say, what he thought about it, and, you know, his actual reaction to Gucci Mane possibly or allegedly snitching. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it.
Ain't on TMZ, it ain't true. What you said? Man, I'm back with a motherfucking update, though. I ain't gonna lie. I was trying to defend Gucci Mane there yesterday. But I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Walt. That shit look crazy. Man, I hope this shit is crazy looking at motherfuckers did some weird paperwork ass or some weird clout chasing ass, but the only thing I can think of, right, that might be going on, and I told Suge this, I said, is Gucci Mane telling? That's Keisha doing it. That's his wife. His wife making him tell. She's standing on woman time. She's standing because from what I know, when shit went down, WAP would fight. WAP went with his move. WAP shit fell off. His watch and his ring fell off while he was going with his move. Wasn't no shots fired, but when he got through scuffling, he told the security, "Where my shit? My shit gone." That's when shit got wild. But it did go left. Shit did get crazy, and what I don't know is, but what it looked like is if WAP made a statement. Now, I don't know if he made a statement, but it looked like it. ain't gonna lie. That shit look bad for Walt. Because if you ain't with Scar like you supposed to, I don't think Shiesty would have did what he did. I don't think he would, if he did it. I don't think he would have went that extent to do that. So if you ain't with Scar like you supposed to, when that man died the way and you wasn't there for Scar and you wasn't there for his family and shit, you wrong for that. But let me give y'all the flip side of it though. This shit business. And in business, they don't care about street dudes. They don't care about street tactics. They don't live by those. They don't do that shit. WAP is business oriented. He don't care for the streets no more. He older now. It's over with. And let me tell you something else. A lot of these out here feel the same way.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I didn't expect Finesse to come like how he coming, you know, cause he be how he be, he be flashing out and things like that, but like on some real spill, like he cooking right now, you know what I'm saying? He giving both sides and he right, like where the people like to hear tonight, Gucci is not the same Gucci, man, bro, whether you like it or not, whether you want to believe it or not, the man is a businessman, he's a father, he's a husband, and he's right. It could be his wife pressuring him if he have made a statement, but who's to say, yeah, man, I mean, it was supposed to be in a statement that he made a statement, so that's why people saying this, but from the licks of it, people say he made a statement, and if he did look like he did, I mean, hey, people be having to realize, bro, like when things happen like this, and when you in a position like this, what would you do? Now you will say, oh, I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't, but who's to say what? Like, what you know you don't know what you'll do until you in that situation, bro. And they ain't to say, oh, nigga should rat. But I'm just saying, because people always quick to say what the next man doing. But when they get jammed up in that situation, when the pressure on you, what you gonna do? When you in that situation, when you a businessman, when you got a multi-million-dollar company or whatever going on, what you gonna do?
They just ain't gonna tell you until the opportunity present itself. You ain't gonna never know that they a snitch until something happen to them that'll make them snitch. A majority of them, especially the ones who be so snitch K, the ones who be so snitch killer, the ones who be so gangster, them be the ones ain't never been placed in a situation to tell on nobody. I would never, man, have me. You don't know what the you would do. Shut the up, bitch. You see what I'm saying? So, I hate that for Gucci. I hate that for Shiesty. It's ugly, WAP. It's ugly, WAP. That name and that paperwork, like, it's ugly for the streets. But on the flip side, when it comes to being a businessman, a husband, a father, man, my wife probably telling him.
another thing. Do y'all consider Gucci Man law-abiding citizen? You feel me? Because they get the pass. You know, ain't like Gucci in the streets committing crime. You know, you feel me? So, do Gucci get a pass if he did? You know, by him being a businessman, a husband, a father, he's getting older, so it's like he is a law-abiding citizen. He ain't committing crime. He ain't in the streets. You feel what I'm saying? So, do they give him a pass? A lot of people will say no. A lot of people will say yeah. It's just your thoughts on it, man. But then they would throw in the fact that, oh, if he's still making music about this and that, woo to woo, you know, yeah, he still, and I agree, you know, at some point, I agree, you know, you still talking criminal activity in your music, and then you rap, that don't look good, you know what I'm saying? But he's not actually doing it, but that make you look fake. So it's all kind of ways to look at this, bro. I'm just talking right now, man. I'm just trying to get y'all thoughts and opinion, man. Let's continue though.
Why you gotta think about it. What if walked in the house? What if Gucci Man walked in the house, right? What if Gucci Man walked in the house and called 20, 30 niggas and said, man, load up. Niggas got me up. Yeah, meet me in my crib right now. Load them choppers up. Load it's up. It's going up. And his wife said, Rachel, you're not finna do this, dumb. You married. We got kids. We worth X, Y, and Z worth of money. You done made it through this. You done made it through that. You want to do all this about a dumb ring or a dumb watch. You want to woo. I'm going to leave this house right now. I'm going to walk away from this marriage. Do you think that man going to sacrifice everything the rest of his life? See, a lot of people live for longevity. Some people, most people, they live for the moment. They live for right now. What they can get done today. I'm behind because I've been to jail so much. But I think 10, 15, 20 years from now, that woman gonna be in that man's life for the next 10, 15 years, 20 years, till they die probably. You ain't never heard about her cheating on him. You ain't never heard about him cheating on her. In 5, 6, 7 years. What they tell you? He loved that woman. That woman loved him. She changed him. Made him feel better. Made him a man. Was there for him when he failed. When he was fighting the feds. And they call it pussy whip. And they say, oh, you whipped. Oh, you tender. You're going to be tender one day when somebody keep it real with you. If you ever get the moment to ever find somebody to keep it real with you. If you ever find somebody to keep it real with you.
Oh, say, I ain't expect my nigga Finesse to come like this. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know what Finesse on tonight, bro. Not saying he own nothing, you know, like drugs. I'm talking about like, I don't know what he on for. It's like, I ain't know he was on this type of level. You feel what I'm saying? But he cooking. That's what I'm saying, man. That boy cooking, man. And he's saying some real stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it take a certain woman, bro, to change a man, bro. Not no anything. Not no jump off. Not no hoe. No slut. No, no one night stand. You know what I'm saying? No side piece. I'm talking about a woman, man. Somebody who really different from anything you ever had. You feel me? Who do things that another woman ever never did for you. You know, like, that's real life. That's real talk, bro. And a lot of niggas wouldn't know about that because they never ran into that yet. You feel what I'm saying? So, of course, they'll go against that and be like, man, you know, I ain't never, you know, woo-woo. But like I say, it all go back to, like, you can't never say what you wouldn't do, what you wouldn't fall for until you fall into that situation. And that go with a woman, a real woman. You feel what I'm saying? So, Finesse cooking, man.
Whether you be woman or man, I promise to God, you'll go against your whole family about him. You're going to go against your whole family about him. So guess what? If WAP telling, I ain't gonna even lie. Keisha got a lot to do with it. Keisha got a lot to do with it. She letting that man know. Either it's gonna be this, the streets, or you gonna stand on business. Or your family. Me, your kids, you think you're gonna throw everything away for a watch and a ring? You gonna fuck us for and shit. At the end of the day, what you think he gonna choose? As a man though, not a boy. See, boys is the ones who make decisions that please everybody. Man is the one that make decisions that please the inner circle. The family, the brand that helps us. I go do this for one of you. You ain't gonna even be here for me. Ain't gonna send no commissary. Ain't gonna give a nigga a muffin, a pecan. Ain't gonna give a shit. They still don't make up for making a statement. It's still on you. You too grown, Walt, and you got a whole lot of money. So I know that watching that ring don't mean shit to you. Well, it might mean a lot because it's a whole sentimental value, but we've been through too much, bro. If you send Pooh to jail like that, like, it'll go against everything that you've been through. Don't send a young nigga to jail, bro. Then again, it's kind of out of Gucci hands. You got the cameraman prison charges. You got the security guard prison charges. Even if Gucci man didn't press charges, man, them damn near be cooked, man. They got a white boy, a cameraman. Oh, you can't even give him enough money to not say nothing. No.
But not even the white boy, like him too, but the undercover or the off-duty cop. You know, you gotta think about that. That's two right there. Including the surveillance they supposed to have. The evidence from the watches, from the bag with the watches in, you know, it's a lot, bro. So, yeah, man, you know, but like he say, it is messed up to put Gucci in that situation. It's a sticky situation, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, not just only Gucci, it's them for sure gonna make a statement or gonna wanna make a statement for sure. Like he you know what I'm saying? Like he in a sticky situation, man.
Oh, no. A white boy? Oh, he coming to court. Every court date. He gonna come on a court date that you ain't supposed to be at. Oh, that white boy, he finna tell it all. That white boy finna do it. If WAP don't do it, that white boy and that security guard, that's what's gonna fry bro them. Even if WAP fall back and don't go with his statement or not. And then in the feds so wicked. If WAP was to want to recant his he made a statement.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I know what he probably finna say. So Wop really made a statement. Well, yeah. So he made a statement. So ain't no recandle. Ain't no going back. You know, you got to testify now, or what they call it. You gonna be subpoenaed. You know, he subpoenaed to testify. Like you got to. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no going back on it. Damn. So who we? God damn.
As I can see, if he wanted to recant his statement and go back and say he ain't say this, the feds would be like, okay, we don't need you no way. And still use his statement. That's how the feds is. So him just saying he don't want to plead guilty, I mean that he don't want to go with that statement and he don't want to testify, the feds don't care. They don't care. They coming to get you. If I'm gonna take your ass all the way to trial. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad, man. It's bad. Only people might not get a whole lot of time is probably 30. Yeah. I don't think they got long jail histories and shit. They might get 8, 9s, and 10s and shit like that. But bro, if he get convicted of that shit, if bro get fucked off, and man, lo and behold, man, he don't have to go through that. But if Shiesty get fucked off, and Shiesty get found guilty, man, it's gonna be bad. 30 plus, 25 plus. Like, it's gonna be bad. Like I told y'all, they got something in the feds called relevant conduct. Relevant conduct means if you have ever did anything like the charge that's relevant to the one that you got now, your current charge, with no evidence, they can find you guilty just because of the relevancy, the relevant conduct. They just said, bro, Drake and Pop as it in the Yemen. In this situation, they saying, bro, Drake and Romney, they saying this. This the same situation about the rock. So it's relevancy. It's the same kind. So even if, put it like this, even with bro name coming up in it, they gonna try to fry bro. I ain't gonna lie. They gonna try to fry bro. They gonna try to fry. The daddy too. I heard the dad was out though. The dad on Hunger Family. He said Pop's out. He said Texas don't give a about no first time offender. It's bad. Pops got out. See, if Pops got out, it's because all Pops feeling is old. It's because all Pops feeling is old. He an old nigga, he probably had a clean history for the last 15 years. See, the feds will let you go. Probably on ankle monitor, he probably can't walk past the mailbox. Yup. Damn, I hate that for them folks. We live and we learn, man. Some learn faster than others. Some learn the hard way. And some don't learn at all. And that's the hard reality when it comes to life. You gotta want to learn, though. I want to learn. I'm seeking knowledge. I'm seeking wisdom and understanding. I don't want no smoke, but I ain't ducking none. That's my issue. Because I won't turn down no smoke. And I go overboard when I feel disrespected because I'm so humble. I'm so kind. I'm so cool and laid back. So when I feel disrespected, I go overboard. I do the most. I say the most. I go far. Because I'm Mr. Nice Guy. I'm smiling. Hey, bro, let me get some. Here you go, bro. Hey, I'm fucked up on some. Hey, let me keep that. I'm that nigga. So when you disrespect me, I got to take it to the farthest extent. as it can go. I'm gonna call you all type of bitches and hoes and suckers, dick in the booties, all type of shit on GTA.
There you go, y'all. But man, I'm gonna cut it right there, man. He basically said what he said, how he felt about everything. Yeah, he broke it down good though, man. Like, you know, on both sides, you know. And I ain't expect Finesse to come like that tonight. You know, he spoke some real truth, some real knowledge, you know. And like I say, they ain't take away the fact how he feel based on like what Gucci making a statement, you know. He made a statement, so ain't no going back. You can't take that back. You feel what I'm saying? But the moral of the video is like, what you would do if you was in that situation. You know what I'm saying? That's all, you know. It come a time and a place for everything. You feel me? And so, you know, hey, what you would do? You know what I'm saying? Man, this is a sticky situation, man. That's all I can keep saying. It's a sticky situation, a flunky situation, a disaster. And yeah, man, we just gotta wait and see how things turn out for us, like with the charges and with Pooh Shiesty and how all that's gonna come out, you know. Good luck to dude though, man. Like, you know, hey, y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. If you new here, man, you like the content, you know, let me know what y'all think, how y'all feel about this. I'm out.